Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Mercedes-Benz A200 on a 70 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with tinted windows and those 18-inch AMG alloy wheels as well. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the car first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats, should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see the bodywork and alloy wheels are all in great condition, and it's a fantastic looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start on the door here. You can see we've got a heated driver's seat, 3 different heat settings on that. We have the same for the passenger side as well. Onto the dials next, we have on the left-hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. It'll also show you what gear this car is in that section. It's an automatic, so we are in park, of course, at the moment. You can change the display, or the section in the middle, by using controls on the steering wheel. You can have any of these bits of information displayed up there. You can even change the style of the display completely should you wish to. You can see there it changes the colours, and you can also see the total miles for the car, which is 7,900. The controls to change that information are just here. So this, you have a home screen. You can press this button here, and then you can use this black button to swipe across, and when you're happy and you want to go into a certain menu, you can push that down to enter that menu. Beneath that, we have cruise control and speed limiter. You'll notice we have the same buttons on the left-hand side as we do on the right-hand side. They work in exactly the same way, but for the central screen, which we'll come to in just a moment. And we have the phone and stereo controls on here as well. So as I say, those controls work in exactly the same way, but for this central screen. So you can go back to the home button, or the home screen, and use that black button to swipe your way through the various options you see up on the screen. You can also use this as a touchscreen, and on top of that you can use this pad just here, which works very similarly to a trackpad on a laptop, in that you can swipe it, you can push it down, you can get back to the home screen from here. So any one of a number of ways of controlling this screen. Using that trackpad, you can access your satellite navigation. Really nice clear color display, very easy system to use. You can of course pair your phone up from there. You can access your DAB, FM and AM radio. Your media is where you'd listen to your own music. So you can enter that menu, and then there's a number of ways to listen to music, including Bluetooth audio, USB input, online music, as you can see just there. And then you can see the other menus that I'm swiping through on that screen. If I pop the vehicle into reverse, you'll also then see the full color reversing camera with guidelines that show you what direction the car is headed in as well. So very easy to park, what with that and the parking sensors. Working our way down from there, we have the dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. You can turn your air conditioning on and off, of course, from here. And this button will turn it into auto. So I can turn that off, but with that turned on, the car will maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. You can override that manually at any time you wish to. We have some storage underneath here, a couple of cup holders, some storage, USB-C input. You can, of course, close that over completely should you wish to. The trackpad that I mentioned just a moment ago, and the volume for the stereo just here as well. The last thing I wanted to run through is the paperwork that we hold for the car. Firstly, you can see there are 2 keys just there. The MOT, which expires on the 14th of March next year, 2025, and the service history. This car is a one-owner car with full service history. The last service you can see there was only done, again, on the 14th of the 3rd of this year, 2024. So plenty of service history. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a bespoke live video walk around of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.